I've been feeling the draw to just like ask everybody in my life what I should do with it.
What you should do with your life?
Yeah.
Oh.
And obviously I mean that as a joke. Like I'm not like, what should I do with my entire
No, but sure,
life?
poll the audience. Why not? You don't have to take their
No,
suggestions.
we can poll the audience. But but also just like my friends and everything.
Guys, that's the poll this week. What do you think Maria should do with
what should I do with my life?
Career-wise, you don't get to determine the other shit.
Okay.
This is Other Maria, the podcast of our real-life conversations about personal evolution, society, relationships, spirituality, and everything else. We're getting vulnerable in these good faith talks and sometimes respectfully disagreeing about which of us is wrong. Just kidding, there's no right and wrong. We're just two friends sitting around talking shit. Wait, talking about deep shit, right? That's what we're doing? Yeah, enjoy.
Take 46?
Yeah. Right.
Wait a minute. I can hear it somewhere else.
You can hear it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oh.
Take 47?
Take 47.
What's up, y'all?
Hi, everybody.
Oh my God, we're on video.
Hopefully you guys are actually watching this video.
Right, because you'll notice that the last episode we were like, oh my God, we have video.
And then, oh my God, we
10 minutes later, we
have
don't
video.
have video.
It's a journey, y'all. But thanks for joining us on it.
Thanks for joining us.
I'm going to wish Maria luck right now that she can manage her microphone.
I know. We have so many things in place to help me keep this in front of my mouth. It's not been, the history of it is not
No, it's not
promising.
Yeah, it's not been consistent yet, but we're getting there.
I'm working on it.
I like this new handhold.
I'm going to try it. See what happens.
Love it.
Thanks.
What's up, girl? How you be?
I been good.
Nice.
I'm real good. Yeah, I don't know, man. Doing my usual thing of meditating and crying and living my life, creating beautiful, hilarious things, leaning into the abundance and joy of life as it presents itself between cries.
Accurate.
Totally.
I don't know. I'd brought up talking about work.
Yeah, I'm curious what you wanted to say about that, because we had an episode a while back about work and getting everyone to quit their jobs and stuff.
Well, right. But now I feel like I'm at least on the flip side of that, where I'm like, haven't been working for a while, and I am considering like getting a job and just like all that stuff that it brings up.
Oh, sure.
You know?
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't know. I just like think it's interesting taking a break and then feeling like wanting to be doing things differently and like be an artist and have my own stuff going on, but then like bringing in income.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I don't know. Just something on my mind.
Me too. I mean, I told you, I submitted an application for like contract work this morning, and I've got another couple on deck that I'm going to do this week. So I'm like kind of in the same space.
Totally. I don't actually know. Maybe I don't have much to say about it. I just know it's like a strange thing to like reframe getting back out there and like trying to approach it in a way that doesn't feel so
gross.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I've truly been contending with it for the last like week or so too, because like running through the priorities of my life, my lifestyle, the money in my bank account, and like weighing things out, like what am I more willing to do versus what am I not willing to do. And there was a moment where it was like I was looking at my resume and I was like, I feel like I'm selling my soul right now. And then that was obviously an elevated, immediate, like reactive feeling.
Yeah.
that I kind of parsed through and like figured out like that's very much informed by like an old story of what it means to like work for a company in any capacity.
Yeah.
And like one of the big differences that I realize is when I worked for a company before, I was never doing something that lit me up.
Right.
That truly was like me sharing my gift and talent in exchange for money. Mm-hmm. I was very much operating on the old paradigm of like, I will give you my blood, sweat, tears, my comfort, my sanity. And because I have made such an immense sacrifice, you will give me money. Mm-hmm. And that's how I believed work was and life was. Mm-hmm. And I've been working so much this past year on flipping that script for myself,
right?
Changing that story, that looking at my resume was a little triggering.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also then reminding myself like the work that I am applying to do for anyone right now, first of all, I can try it and not do it if I don't like it. Mm-hmm. Like I have that freedom. Also, I want to be very, very, very intentional about the lifestyle that it will afford me. So I'm only looking at remote work.
Yeah.
Mostly just looking at contract stuff. Like I don't want to be on somebody else's schedule.
Right.
But also like I know what my skills are. I know the type of structure of like projects that I would want to work on. I know the vibe that I want. And I know that I do not want to be sacrificing certain things for money. I want to be contributing certain things for money.
Yeah.
And I've never before now really felt capable or deserving or
like allowed
of enough value to be really intentional about contributing in that way.
Yeah. Totally.
So it's really different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different. Well said.
Thanks.
That was a reverse yawn.
It was.
Yeah, man. Well said. Now I'm like, yeah.
Bye.
Bye. That was it. Great episode. Yeah, it's really interesting. I still really struggle with like what else I would do besides restaurant work. Like even I don't have anything that I don't know how to do contract work for necessarily. What? You're like, yes, you do.
Yes.
Okay, tell me what. I've been feeling the draw to just like ask everybody in my life what I should do with it.
What you should do with your life?
Yeah.
Oh.
And obviously I mean that as a joke. Like I'm not like, what should I do with my life?
No, but sure, poll the audience. Why not? You don't have to take their suggestions.
No, we can poll the audience. But but also just like my friends and everything.
Guys, that's the poll this week. What do you think Maria should do with her life?
What should I do with my life?
Career-wise, you don't get to determine the other shit. I mean, or I don't know, do they?
Maybe. I'm just kidding. No, what? Tell me. What should I do with my life? You're the first poll.
I mean, you still have that copywriting thing in your back pocket.
Yeah, I feel so uninspired by that.
Just kidding. That's not there then.
Yeah.
I made that up. Just kidding.
I don't know. I also know that I'm really out of practice with writing, and I've been feeling self-conscious about that. I used to kind of think I was a good writer, and right now I'm feeling like I'm not, and I like don't know how to write anymore, but I don't think that's true.
Just like fell out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It fell out. It's not here anymore. I haven't told you this yet, but I read Laura Raynaud. Remember we bought that book?
Yeah.
It's this girl on Instagram that Maria and I found that like resonates with us or whatever. And I think both of us have come in and out of how much she resonates or whatever. But like, I still like a lot of what she says. It's just like.
There's no one on the internet that I 100% resonate with.
Totally.
So like,
No. Fair. But I just mean like, I really fell out of like even if I agreed with the message, I was kind of like scrolling past her for a while and just not as engaged. And I bought her ebook, and we bought her ebook, right? Like, and I've not read it yet. And if you're listening, Laura, no, I'm just kidding. But
Hi,
like,
Laura.
Hi, Laura. Anyway, it's like 90 pages, and I read 50 last night.
Oh shit, girl.
It's not long pages or anything like that, but like I read a whole bunch of it last night. And
yeah, I started reading it and I skipped around a bunch.
Right, because like a lot of it is feels like I don't really know how to word it.
An instruction manual?
Well, yeah, but also stuff that like you and I are kind of graduated from a little bit.
Sure.
That's all. I don't mean it in like a judgy way. It's just like more introductory. So it was like, how much can I, but then actually like I was just reading and I was like, no, I really like this. This is a nice little like reaffirmation of things that a lot of things that resonate with me, and just like knowing someone like other people are out there that feel the same way or trying to live their life the same way you and I are, etc. So it was just like, that was nice. But also it was like really fun to just like actually put 2 feet down and just read it, because I was just like, man, I could probably write an ebook, huh? Like,
absolutely.
Yes. I was like reading it and I was like, cool. I just don't know what I would write about. I'm not saying I'm just, I don't know what I would write about.
I think you just start writing and then let it decide.
Right. But yeah, that was cool. That was fun.
I love that.
Yeah. It was like cool. But like when it comes to work, like I think for me, like I just have such a fraught relationship with the restaurant industry.
Yeah.
That there are feelings of like, am I just like, is it a cop out to like go back to that or something? But I think it's a lot of that like go back thinking that also trips me up in a way that's not necessary. Or I'm acting like I'm like taking a step backwards, or like giving in to the matrix, or like something, like giving in to the old ways of living life or whatever bullshit. And it's like, I don't think it has to be that. And I think that it would be nice for me to have a job like that as an anchor point of some sort of structure, because I do better with some structure and I'm not good at self-structuring.
Sure.
So it's like just kind of trying to reframe it. Because I do actually also get a lot out of being in the restaurant industry personally. Like I like being around people. I like talking to people.
Even I got stuff
I know you did
out of the restaurant industry.
I know you did. I know you did.
Yeah.
That was
it's great for that kind of thing. If you can do it in like a authentic, healthy way,
right?
Which like obviously you do, then it's amazing.
But I haven't always, like what you described as work before, just now your little description of like, I sacrificed myself in return for money. That is how it was for a lot of years working in the restaurant industry. Even my last job that I really liked, I genuinely liked it a lot, until it was just like, it was so exhausting and too much. So yeah, it's just a little funny, like the pull of like, the back and forth of like, am I really going to go back to a restaurant?
Yeah.
But then I'm like, yeah.
I have a question though.
Yeah.
I'll give you 3 seconds to answer.
Okay.
Do you want to go back to the restaurant?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. I think I'm just like kind of grappling with that the answer is yes. I'm like, really?
Oh, and then judge yourself.
Yeah. I'm like, really? Do you want to do that to yourself?
Fascinating.
But I think
but oh my gosh, but you just said it though. It's like that voice goes, really? You want to do that to yourself?
Right.
Because it thinks that like that voice is like, I know how this goes. This is taking a step back. And it's like, no, I want that. Mm-hmm. I know I want that. Mm-hmm. And the only reason that feels good for you to say that and you could answer so quickly is because you're different now. Mm-hmm. It would be different.
It would be.
It has nothing to do with that old story.
Totally.
So tell that voice to shut the fuck up.
Totally. Shut the fuck up, voice. No, just kidding.
Just kidding. That's not going to be very productive.
That's not going to be so helpful.
It's not going to
work. You're allowed to your feelings, thought. I hear you. Thank you for trying to protect me. Shh. Yeah. No. And I think I'm more just like in shock that I'm about to do it, because I'm gonna in the next month. Like,
yeah.
definitely. I'll start looking kind of soon here, but I just like haven't quite yet. And I'm just like, wow, that's like crazy. I'm about to do that. Although I just forgot. I mean, I forgot and just remembered. It might be a crap job, like so I don't know, but I forgot that I had thought about doing something like being like a tour guide of some sort this summer.
Oh my God, that's right. Yes, you were gonna do a food tour or something.
Food tours. Man, even if I did the riverboat tour, I love that shit. It's my favorite thing.
Oh my God, that'd be so. Oh, talk about high vibe.
Right. For me, I think it would be. Like, I was thinking about it too, and like the other thing that I know very clearly is that I really wish I had an outdoor job where I moved my body.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you like that shit.
I fucking wish I could just like chop trees. Something like that, like naturey and moving my body would make me very happy.
Why do I feel like I have a weird reference point to like chop tree something or other?
Amazing. Great.
I'm a marinate on that.
Yeah.
It hit on something deep in the archives. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I don't know. Yeah. Stuff like that. I just get so overwhelmed at the idea. Okay. I want to say of looking for jobs, but it's not that. It's when there's no like focus of what kind of job even, you know, it's like if it's the restaurant industry, sure, it could be overwhelming to look for a job because there's so many places and so many options and this and the other thing. But that I have down. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I've done before. I know what I don't want. I know what I do want, blah, blah, blah. But when it's just like, I want to look for like a tree job or a tour job or this job or that job. And you're like, ah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I totally hear that. It's just a moment ago you sounded so clear on the restaurant.
Sure. I mean to say that like I didn't take the question as like, do you want to go back to a restaurant as the only option for a job?
Got it.
There's like, am I willing to go back to a restaurant and not feel terrible about that and like want to go to a restaurant? Yeah.
Okay.
I just also want to be open to other options and not pigeonhole myself into a restaurant. But I don't want to be like, since I'm not going to pigeonhole, I'm taking restaurants off the table.
No, you know? Of course not. No, there's no pigeonholing. There's no holes in pigeons.
There's no holes in pigeons.
Yeah, it made sense in my head. Perhaps I could have worded it differently when I asked you that question. It was just like, what I meant to say is like, what do you want? Is it a restaurant? Like, is the idea of going back to a restaurant, like, does that ring to you on a scale of 1 to 10? Like 10 being the highest, is that a 10?
I just genuinely think it could. Like, I'm excited for the new challenge of the way that I'm thinking about how I will approach it when I start. Mm-hmm. Of just like how many restaurants I want to look at, how many things that I know I do and don't want, questions I'm going to ask, like how fucking valuable I am to a restaurant. All that stuff does excite me. So I'm like, I think I could find a restaurant I really like. It'll just take some sifting out. Oh, yay.
Oh, yes, there's that. I was just going to say, you're describing like me and a relationship.
Wait, how so?
Everything you just said, because it's like, you're so different now and you're clearer on like what you want and what you're willing to do and like, and just like, how am I going to show up in this way? Like, you're just a completely different person. Yeah, no, it's exactly me and
no, totally
a boyfriend.
My restaurant husband. I'm ready for my restaurant husband.
Love it.
Because now I'm a different person and I know what I want. I know what I'm looking for and I know my worth.
Yeah.
So like, I think it's good we're talking about it. For me, I don't want to pigeonhole myself. There are no holes in pigeons, okay?
It's the new thing.
I think that's where the like inkling of something is coming from, probably, that I need to explore, of just like, I could easily pigeonhole myself into a restaurant by just being overwhelmed at the thought of looking for something else and then just looking for restaurants. And I think
that's where it is.
Yeah. Because
that's a sweet spot.
Again, it's not that I'd be miserable. Like I don't feel that. I really also feel like I could find a restaurant that I really like for the purposes that I have right now and not work myself crazy. We've been waiting for video just to watch her pretzel herself and be fucking psycho. It's just crazy. I don't know how she does it. Literally fucking foot's like over here while she talks.
Stop it.
I know, but it's just it's amazing. So stretchy. Much pretzel.
Much pretzel. No holes in pigeons.
No holes in pigeons.
Okay, I guess what I will say to that is like, because you are so different at this point than you were last time. And like for anyone that has gone through a period of growth and introspection, been really intentional and observed themselves and taken steps towards growth and expansion, all that, like there would be no way for you, I don't think, to show up the same old way in a restaurant. And therefore, it would be an entirely new experience, entirely different, exponentially better.
Right.
Better feeling. Like it would just be completely different for you. So you could like rest in that, but also all of that same stuff also means that anything else that you would try to do or explore or just try on would also be really different.
Totally.
And it could be different, like way fucking easier or way more fulfilling.
Right.
Or way better paying.
Right. Could be.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and I think that's I get scared. I get scared because of the way that I want my life to operate. I love that the restaurant industry, a lot of people want jobs that have paid vacations, but I love that restaurants, you can just like take off the time you want whenever you want. Mm-hmm. You know, with some varying degrees, like depending on how the management is. But anyway, no, but you can. If you request off with enough time, you can take off whenever you want. You can swap shifts with people. Like that flexibility is something that's really important to me.
Totally.
So I do get scared that like other jobs will be, but that's just the fear. It's like then you look around for those jobs, you find the jobs that have that same flexibility. That's on my radar too, where it's like restaurants are unique in that way. They really do offer that flexibility.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's like I think about if I got another job that was like really fun. I mean, if it was like really fun and paid more and like, come on, we're like describing all these amazing things. I'm sure I could.
Well, that's the thing. And I'm thinking too, as you're talking, it's like, what would my price really be? And I actually don't think there's one for like, you get to tell me when I can take a vacation.
Exactly.
Like, how dare you? I'm not doing that again.
I'm not either.
But I've been playing with the idea of like, would I be willing to, and this is an either or thing, would I be willing to work a set schedule?
Right.
For a price, maybe. Mm-hmm. Maybe. Would I be willing to go into an office? Mm-hmm. No, I'm just kidding.
How dare you?
For a price, maybe. But also, like that price is like, am I being paid for the value that I contribute or for the sacrifice I'm making?
Right.
And I'm not doing anything for sacrifice anymore.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What are the things I'm willing to negotiate? Mm-hmm. Because literally, Maria, like, fuck me.
No, you're doing okay. You're doing okay.
Help. Everything is available. Mm-hmm. It's literally all out there.
I know. It's
It's
true.
all out there. I was on a call a couple weeks ago, and there was someone talking about how they make 6 figures working 10 hours a week. I don't know what they do. And this was not a person like that was like a CEO about to retire. Like, no, this was like a young person doing some type of, I don't know.
Yeah.
But like it's all out there. It's all available. I think it's just like finding the match of like who needs and actually values what you have to offer.
Right. Totes. I think also like I do envision there could be a restaurant I would like, because I want to work like days and not nights, and like there's certain things, whatever. But I want this time and round in the workforce to be like working in tandem with art.
Yeah.
Or, you know, umbrella of entrepreneurship, artistry, whatever. So I'm like very aware of that too.
Speaking of entrepreneurship, remind me to tell you what I talked to my tax lady about too.
Oh my gosh. No, we haven't talked about that yet after the podcast, but like
I did my taxes.
She did her taxes.
I'm an adult.
I did mine first.
Okay, so I'm still
JK, mine were
still losing?
No, shut up. Mine were so much easier than yours.
Good Lord, mine were a mess.
Yeah, no, mine were so much easier.
I know.
Mine was like, no, mine was incredibly easy. So
sweet. High five. We're adults. Obviously.
Pretend adulting.
Just like everybody else, adulting. That sounds wrong.
And I'm like, attending? That's not
Fucking everyone's pretending.
fair.
Nobody knows what they're doing.
No.
And the people that think they do are even deeper in the hole. That's all denial. You don't know what you're doing.
Some of them might know what they're doing. I'm just kidding.
You think?
No, I don't know. No. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't feel like I've met anyone that feels like they know what they're doing.
Oh, sure. But you said like I was saying like maybe the people who say that they know what they're doing do know what they're doing. I'm not saying they all do, but
okay. I don't know.
Me either. That's what I was trying to say. I was like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes people who say they don't know what they're doing, like it's working for them. It's not working. But that's all
I was getting at.
I know.
Nobody else gets
maybe
it.
They
it's
do
just
know
us.
what they're doing. No, I'm just kidding.
That's all I was getting at.
Yeah, we know what we're doing because we're perfect and we have it all figured out.
Everything is perfect all the time.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Oh my God.
Y'all go watch the Lego movie.
Oh, it's so good.
We have weekly movie recs, apparently.
Oh my gosh, Lego movie. What a joy. Lego Batman, even better. Just what
watch
a divine comedy.
In succession. We will say no more, but it is.
Lego Batman is so good.
I know.
I gotta stop. It's so good. Lego Batman for the Will Arnett.
I know.
Murdered it. The sky is so pretty right now.
I know.
Hey, Sky.
Hey. Love you.
It is so funny that we live on planet Earth. And we're talking about jobs.
Oh, I know. It is so ridiculous.
Wild. Okay, sorry. That's not. It's wild. It's so crazy. It's all so made up. But like, I don't know. That was the stuff about Laura Renaud's book that I really liked. She like really got into like coming to this planet for the experiences. And it's very hard to imagine we chose to come here to have these experiences.
I maintain that you fucking made me.
I know. I did. I made her come here with me. It's true. I really did. I know. You're not the only friend. Maybe I made all my friends come. No, I'm just kidding. That's not true.
You might have.
No. I think just you and Emma. But
yeah,
definitely was like, fix your wobbly knees or you're gonna die. Get up. We're late. Plug for Michelle Wolf. Joke show. Netflix. Watch it.
Also, please watch Michelle
Please
Wolf.
watch Michelle Wolf. Joke show. Ugh, it's so good.
Okay.
Fix your wobbly legs or you're gonna die. But Laura Minode, she was just saying stuff about like things are shifting so rapidly right now and things are going to be so different in like, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years. So different. But she was actually framing it like we should be easier on ourselves. She talks a lot about food. So I think that's something she's interested in a lot, or affected by a lot or something. But like she was trying to sort of encourage people to not fall for the like, you're not allowed to eat X, like that's so bad for you and you're going to die and everything's terrible if you eat that thing, like whatever. And she was like kind of framing it of just like, yeah, of course, like some things can be like worse for your system, et cetera, whatever. But like, it's more important to like just believe in your like divine health over like this thing.
Absolutely.
Totally. And so what she was saying though too was like, some of these things might be gone in 50 years. So like we came for this experience. So like try the things, eat the things.
I love that.
Right.
I love that perspective.
Yep. Me too.
Eat the things, feel the feelings.
Yeah.
Like
feel the things, do the things, eat the things. They might not be here.
Absolutely.
Like things that we see all the time, take for granted. People are telling you they're bad for you and you shouldn't or whatever. But it's just like, nah, man, we came to experience a bunch of shit.
Also, particularly as it relates to food, just because this has like come up in my bubble in recent months. Okay, there might be foods that contain certain ingredients that like aren't natural or aren't good for you, or like if you're just on audio, heavy air quotes all over the place. But nothing that you could ingest is going to be as bad for you as the worry, guilt, shame, and fear that you are attaching to whatever it is that you're ingesting.
1000%.
Like
Yeah,
if you're
that's
going
what
to drink the
she's saying,
Frappuccino, fucking enjoy it, man.
Correct.
And then do not think about it after you're done.
Nope.
Unless it's like a fond memory.
Yeah.
But
right.
like,
sure. Loved that Frappuccino.
but I've heard people be like, oh, well, I was bad last night at dinner.
Oh, gosh.
Like, oh, no.
I know.
You're
It's the way our parents talked.
breaking my heart.
It is the way that our parents talked. 1000%. That
Or
whole
like,
way of...
I can't eat this garbage. Like, wow. Sweeping generalizations. And like, okay, that might be bad for you, but like, I'm just going to have this experience of this food and then leave it behind. Did I do the thing with the mic again, or am I okay?
You did a little, but not noticeably.
Like
I think the
playing
volume.
a flute. That's how I will think of it.
Oh my God, that's exactly what's happening. Oh my God, amazing. Oh, wait.
Do we want to pause, or do we want to not try too much harder and have it be a mini-sode?
A mini-sode. I love the mini-sode.
Okay, we can mini-sode it.
No, I just like that word.
Mini-soda.
Mini-soda.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi, Anna. TBH mini-sode's not the worst idea for our first trying with the camera. Camera-sode.
What did I say before earlier? Oh, when you got here and you were like, I'm going to take my allergy medicine now so it starts working. And I was like, oh, what's the matter? You don't want to do a sniffle cast?
Oh, yeah. You did use a sniffle cast.
We are portmanteauing.
There it is. Portmanteauing.
So much should I? Wait, two
Mini-sode.
things.
Yeah, please.
I'm going to end on two things.
Great.
Both cute shit that happened while I was in the car with my dad this week.
Okay.
Very bright and uplifting. The first one is, so I was going on a date with my mom to the Botanic Gardens. Hi, Mom. And hi, Dad, I guess. I don't know. So my dad picked me up and we were in the car for a while, but we were talking about the event that my mom and I were going to. And for whatever reason, then we both started trying a tongue twister that we accidentally inserted into the sentence in trying to describe the Botanic Garden. And what we were trying to say, and then he was like, try saying that 3 times fast. Sunlight like light.
Sunlight light.
Yes.
Sunlight like light.
Yeah.
Sunlight like light. Oh,
Yes.
Shut up.
I know. It was hilarious.
This is such sunlight like light.
Yes, exactly.
God.
And that's how you use it in a sentence.
Use that in a sentence. Boy, this greenhouse is beautiful. What's sunlight like light?
Damn, you. Okay, put
Thank
the rest
you.
of us to shame. That was amazing.
It's my singing diction. No,
I
I'm
know.
kidding.
I know. I knew you were going to be way better at it.
No.
We were just screwing it up left and right, but it was very funny.
No, I can do it one time. And then it's like,
I know. Wait, try to do it 3 times in a row.
sunlight like light, sunlight like light, sunlight like light.
Damn, okay.
I was envisioning it in my head. It was helping. I saw the Ike. Light like light.
No, stop it. I can't. I'm so sorry I brought that up. Me too. Never mind. But I will end on a high note with, you remember we were sharing last week about like everyone's growing up?
Yes.
And we gave all those examples. So there's a super cute one in traffic. Oh, wait, I think I already told you this.
You
but
did tell me it.
Anyway, there was,
Maria loves this story.
it was so sweet.
I do love this stuff.
Basically, we were in one lane of traffic. There was a right turn lane to our right. On the left coming towards us, there was another one lane of traffic. But the only person in that lane was someone trying to turn left, which meant they would have been coming in front of us into the parking lot. But there was the car in front of us was physically in their way. So seeing that this was the situation, the car in front of us pulled into the right turn lane, but like really far back. If they were turning, they could have easily turned, but they clearly weren't. They just pulled into the turn lane, let the person in the oncoming lane of traffic turn into the parking lot, and then my dad and I let them back in as our light turned green. At which point in time, the oncoming traffic started coming too. And because there wasn't anyone blocking them, they just got to like flow right through.
Yep.
And it was just like teamwork.
I know. It's my favorite
so
shit.
Sweet.
All my fucking friends with their road rage. I have so many of them. And I get it. But like, oh my God, it's so annoying to me. Because I love when that shit happens.
Oh my God, it was the sweetest thing.
I love looking like 15 steps ahead so that traffic can keep flowing. Like.
Right. And it was just.
Yeah, but it's so sweet. It was like just teamwork.
Yeah, just like super easy teamwork. Everyone got where they needed to go much more smoothly. No horns were involved.
I like want to say this more often to people, but like my favorite thing, I've told you this, my favorite thing that humans do. Okay, and Americans, I guess I don't know how the rest of the world works. Like Europe too, I suppose, but like whatever. Many places in the world I'm sure do this. One of my favorite things of all time that humans do is pull over for ambulances.
Yeah,
because literally you don't know who the fuck's in there.
Right.
Like even
all those
assholes,
weird prejudices fall out.
No, exactly. Some asshole racist fucker will pull over for an ambulance not knowing who's inside it or whatever. Like, not that that's
or all of us
so
will pull over
but
for
like,
the asshole racist fucker that just
right, or the asshole racist fucker who's in a fucking
cares.
ambulance. We're gonna pull over because we don't know. It's an ambulance. A human is in need. We're all just gonna pull over, without anything. And like,
I love that.
I do too. I think it's really cool and funny that happens. But yeah, I love it. So peace to all the drivers. Eek.
Remember that you're part of a team while you're driving a car.
Team.
Watch the Lego movie.
Everything is awesome.
Enjoy your Frappuccino.
Everything is cool when you're
The
part
end.
of a team. Oh my God. With kicks and songs. All right. Love you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Mini cast over. Oh.
Hello.
Minisode.
Minisode.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I'm just kidding. Wow.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe, leave us a 5-star review, and most importantly, share. This episode was hosted by Maria and Maria. Theme music composed and performed by Maria. Logo design by Maria. Recorded and produced by Maria. Snacks provided by Maria. Moral support provided to Maria by Maria.